City officials make a major announcement ahead of next week's 4th of July celebrations. 10,000 tickets will be given away for people who want to watch the Macy's fireworks show at Pier 45 and Pier 84 in Manhattan. Those tickets will be made available at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning at nycjuly4th.com. That's easy to remember. Each person will be limited to 2 tickets. And remember, this year the show will take place on the Hudson River for the first time in a decade.
A lot of friends in New Jersey were complaining, come on, when do we get to see it again? It's coming back.
Yeah, now they're getting to see it. All right, so we won't ask you about 4th of July weather yet. But look, it's nice. It was nice this morning not to have that crazy humidity.
It was. We had morning temperatures down into the upper 50s across parts of the tri-state. Right now, it's starting to heat back up with current numbers in the 80s. It's 87 degrees in Central Park, and we still have a lot of sun around, also a thin layer of cirrus clouds spilling in. The current AQI is 58. That's in the moderate zone, and that will stay moderate for the rest of this afternoon. The forecast for a high of 90 in Central Park, above the average of 83, sunset at 8:31. Here are the latest numbers. The 80s now up to 91 in Newark, 89 in Belmar, 86 in Islip, and Poughkeepsie 83. You're one of the areas that dipped down into the upper 50s earlier this morning. It was really comfortable for you. Winds are still out of the west-northwest, ranging from 14 to 25 miles per hour. These are the latest wind gusts, and we'll continue to have gusts up to 25 throughout this afternoon. So still breezy, but not as windy compared to what we had yesterday. That flow is pushing in this drier air. Dew points down into the 40s and the 50s, the upper 40s, so it still feels pleasant. That all changes tomorrow. Get ready for the return of dew points in the upper 60s, lower 70s. That means the return of that stuffy, just steamy air you can wear type feel all across the area. On satellite and radar, things are still quiet. We have this layer of clouds now spilling in. This is blowing off from a round of decaying storms that are now pushing throughout the Ohio River Valley, and that's ahead of a cold front. This front, that is what's going to bring us messy weather late tomorrow. So let's look at the timing for the rest of this afternoon. Mostly sunny, some clouds here and there. Overnight, partly cloudy, temperatures falling down into the 60s and the 70s. Tomorrow morning, dry, and we stay dry around midday on Wednesday. Late Wednesday afternoon, that's when we'll start to have 1 or 2 of those isolated storms popping up across the tri-state, but most of the rain and thunder showers will hold off until after sunset Wednesday, so turning pretty active late Wednesday evening, overnight through very early Thursday morning. So if you commute very early Thursday, you could run into some of this rainfall, but a lot of this will push out of here after around 7 to 9 o'clock on Thursday. Some of those storms tomorrow could be severe. We now have a level 2 out of 5 risk. That includes most of the tri-state. The main concern with anything stronger will be damaging winds, quarter-size hail or larger, even the potential for a brief tornado. That tornado threat, that's mainly north and west of New York City. But today, 90, mostly sunny, still lower humidity, turning breezy tonight down to 73, partly cloudy and warm. And tomorrow, a high of 93. The humidity is going to make it feel even warmer, so get ready for real field temperatures across parts of New Jersey ranging from 95 to 100, and that's where we have a heat advisory in effect starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So things improve though. Thursday, Friday down into the low to mid 80s. Friday really nice, but this weekend the humidity cranks back up, especially on Sunday, and we'll have temperatures closing in to 90 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah.
So summer's still here?
It is.
All right. Thank you, Brittany. So to come here on Eyewitness News at noon, a New Jersey man arrested in Florida after an argument that started in a video game takes a very real and violent turn. What he's accused of doing after traveling more than 1,000 miles.
And the Stanley Cup champs have been crowned. Highlights from last night's big final game.